Hello again, and welcome to my 7th Let's Play installment for Guild Wars 2. And as you can see, I am on a Sylvari again, and I am on an elementalist again. However, I am on a character you've never met, my Sylvari elementalist. You've met my Sylvari necromancer, and you've met my human elementalist, but this is my Sylvari elementalist, and her name is Nocturna Stone. Now, yes, she's dancing. Why is she dancing? Well, because she's not in freaking World versus World. That's why she's not dancing. And WVW is actually where I spent a great deal of last night on my human ranger, and part of this morning. And I still have not accomplished a darn thing. So, yeah, I started with Blue Borderlands. Stupid, I know. And I've got that one down to only needing 4 points of interest and 4 vistas. But those 4 points of interest and those 4 vistas are in the enemy keep. So, yeah, that's never gonna happen. So anyway, yeah, I've been in WVW a lot, trying to get it mapped, and my review is as follows. I have loved this game, completely and totally loved this game, for like 2 years. After one day in WVW, I'm half tempted to never play this game again. That's how much I love freaking WVW. And I think it's utterly and completely ridiculous that somebody who only plays PvE, like myself, is forced to do the same 4 stinking WVW maps over and over again until you get them all covered. I hate it. It's horrible. I think it's the worst idea they've ever come up with. Ever. But anyway, enough about that. Also, this is Tuesday, so I don't know when they're going to do the patch or the update or whatever, but I'm kind of scared because I don't know if this is the day they're going to change all the cameras. And as I said in my last excuse for a video, I am terrified that the camera changes are going to make the game unplayable. I mean, moving the camera to your character's head instead of the center, I just don't know how that would make it possible to see mobs or jumps. It's just, I think it's horrible, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm afraid it's going to ruin the game, but hopefully the default setting is exactly this setting, because this is what I've been playing for 2 years, and this is what I want to keep playing, is this setting where you can actually see what is going on around you and not just what's going on at the height of your character's head, which I think is utterly ridiculous. But anyway, moving on. So this is my level 27 Sylvari Elementalist. Now, on my Elementalist video, I said I liked Elementalists. Of course, that was an 80 Elementalist. This is a 27 Elementalist, and I still like Elementalists, but I don't think that she's going to be going quite on the killing spree my 80 was going on, because she is only level 27. She's got to be a little more careful. But anyway, as you can see, we're in her lovely hometown of Caledon Forest, because this character has mapped all of the cities and plains of Ashford and Queensdale. So now she is up to Caledon, and she has 55% of Caledon done. She needs 9 hearts, 4 waypoints, 8 POIs, 5 skill points, and 6 vistas. And you know, even the stupid crappy little things that annoy me in Caledon, I don't even care. After dealing with WVW, I'm just like, whatever. The nearest thing to her is this heart. She's almost done with it, so let's go and finish that, I guess. See if we can find our way out of this town. I was just trying to find a place to park when I logged off that was safe, like I usually do. So, okay, now wants me to do something else. See, it's being indecisive again. It says, no, do this, no, do this. We're going to do this, though, because it's right here. But yeah, she was almost done with this heart when she leveled. So I just moved her to the nearest town lake area, which was Cathal, and that's where she was doing her little dance as I logged on. Okay, so let's hurry up and get this stupid heart done, because it's almost done already. Look at that. Kill 1 mortar and I'm done. Alright. So, I should have time for a full video today, but I honestly don't know. I never know. Full video meaning I should have time to actually get to my next level. Yeah, I'm just so incredibly stressed by having to deal with WVW. I honestly don't know how I'm going to get the 4 things I need, which are in the enemy keeps. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how anybody's ever gotten world completion when it's not even like you can run in, grab the POI, and run back out. There's like gates and stuff that you have to like break down, and 7,000 guards that are all attacking you the whole time, and it's just, and that's not even counting the players. I mean, just getting from point A to point B is a problem because of the stupid scumbag players, but yeah, I don't know how anybody's ever gotten world completion. I don't know how it's possible. I cannot get anywhere near those last 8 things I need, and that's just the first Borderlands. After I saw that the only 8 things I needed were in enemy keeps, I decided to leave Blue Borderlands and do a little bit of Eternal Battlegrounds. I only died once in there, so it was slightly better, but I wasn't there for very long either. I was only there for like 20 minutes or something, I don't know. Although, you know what, I think in this video, since it's telling her to do this little script heart, this video you might actually see one of the more difficult vistas. I mean, I've done it so many times now, but the first time I did the vista in this area right here that we're at now, I had to have somebody come and show me, because it's just convoluted. You have to like change directions, and it's just nowhere near where you think it's going to be, and whatever. I saw another video where somebody did the vista by coming up somewhere over here, and I don't even remember where. I know how to do it the way I learned to do it, and that's the way I'm going to do it. It's a little longer than the way they did it, but I honestly don't remember where they went to like skip the first half of the vista and get it done anyway. There is a place where you can skip the first half of the vista and get it done, but I don't know where it starts, so I'm just going to go to the place I know that where it starts. It's this vista that I'm talking about right here, in the Ruins of the Unseen. It's very confusing the first time you do it. You have to like switch directions and stuff. And yes, I'm doing the heart as well, but I usually don't even pay much attention to the heart until after I get the vista done. And most of the time, by the time I get to the vista, the heart's done anyway. So it's somewhere back in there that you gotta start. Like I said, there is another way where you can start somewhere over where I was and skip half the thing, but I don't remember where it was that it started when you did it that way, so I'm just doing it the way I know, even though it involves mobs and lots of scrits to kill. Yes, my elementalists are killing scrits again. I really do like scrits, but I just have to keep killing them. I don't know. Let's see, it's back here. This is where you gotta start the vista. After you kill the 700 scrit that are in your face. I don't know where he's going. He's like falling along the side of me. See, I still like elementalists, but as you can tell, she's not an 80 elementalist. She struggles a bit more than my 80. What? Why am I not healing? You know, this always bugs me. When you see 2 mobs fighting, and it's not going to happen this time because the other one's already dead, but a lot of times you see 2 mobs fighting. You attack the aggressive one, who's fighting the passive one, and then the passive one attacks you. It's like, I just saved your life, and you're going to freaking attack me? Just ridiculous. But anyway, oh, so many script back here. But this is the way I know to get to it. So this is how I'm going to have to get to it. There is one other way, but I don't know where it starts, and I don't feel like looking, because I already know this way to get to it. Just have to kill a crap load of script to just get to the stupid thing. Okay. Okay, we're trying to get to that pile of boxes back there, for anyone that's not familiar with this vista. And like I said, I usually don't even worry about the heart, because I have to kill so many script to get to it. It's usually done by the time I get to it. This is where you have to go to start the vista. There is one other way to do it, but I don't know that way, so forget that. This weird light is making her armor look green. I assure you it is not olive green. Okay, anyway, so this is this vista, and like I said, if it's the first time you've done it, it's very confusing. I've done it so many times now, I usually don't have problems with it, but since I'm now being recorded and I'm extra nervous, I'm probably going to screw it up 18 different times. But anyway, oh, In the Vista I just did in WVW, we had a keep. And I did the Vista in there because I didn't know if we'd ever have that keep again. Oh my god, it was horrible. It was horrible. Climbing up a bunch of beams around a tower, and it was just bad. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, now this part of this Vista, not talking about the WVW anymore, a lot of people go that way. And that's a bad thing, because you need to go this way. You have to switch directions in the middle of the Vista. So, and then you gotta go down here. See, the first time you do this, you're just like, what? Where am I supposed to be going? Because the Vista's behind you. You look like you're going away from it. But no, this is how you have to get to it. Crazy people and their crazy Vistas. Okay. At least I'm not on a Norn this time. Last couple times I did this, I was on a Norn. Kept hitting my head on everything. And if I can only see right in front of my face, like with the new camera angles, that'll make it even more fun. Okay. And this part also, you're like, where am I going now? Because there's no more beams. But nope, you go around this little ledge here. Hey, look, there's the Vista. Yay. And it is a pretty big jump to this Vista. You can do it without a speed boost, but speed boost probably helps. I'm going to try to do it without a speed boost. I'll probably screw it up, but hey. Okay, there. Yeah, that jump. Anyway, here's the lovely Vista. As you can see, it's a little confusing how you get to it, since you gotta switch directions, and half the time you're on beams, half the time you're on ledges. It's just weird. But anyway. And we already got down at the heart on the way. So, yay for that. Whoopee. You can tell that I've just, like, all my enthusiasm for the game has just disappeared after being forced to deal with WVW. It's just, it's so horrible. I hate it. I am a PvEer. I'm only a PvEer. And I think that since 93%, yes, that is an accurate number, 93% of the game, the world maps in the game, 93%, because that's what I had before I went to WVW, 93% is PvE. So why the hell do you have to do WVW to get that achievement? It is a PvE achievement. You should not be forced to endure the steaming pile of crap that is WVW. And it's really making me hate the game. It seriously is. I know, I love the game, but one day in WVW, and I'm ready to just never log in again. It is that horrible. It is so horrible. And I'm being forced to do it, even though I'm a PvEer, and I'm trying to get a PvE achievement. But I'm being forced to do WVW to get a PvE achievement. I hate it. I'm so angry about it. But anyway, because I never did WVW, I always thought it was going to be horrible just from what I've seen on videos and stuff. Like I said, I was hoping I was being pessimistic, but I wasn't. It really is absolutely horrible. It is horrible, horrible, horrible. I mean, if you stay with the Zerg, you might live, but it's not a guarantee, because I was with the Zerg last night and I still kept dying. And even if you do stay with the Zerg, they're never going to get you all the stuff you need. So you have to walk around by yourself. And in a logical world, if you see somebody in WVW walking around by themselves, not trying to capture anything, they're not really a threat and you don't need to kill them. But apparently, the enemies don't have that mindset. One person walking around by themselves is apparently a big threat and they must murder them on sight. I know, I keep talking about WVW and I'm not even in WVW, but it just really, really, really has me angry. Really angry. Okay, anyway, might as well sell crap since I'm here. I don't even know. I don't think she picked up anything. A focus, and I don't use focuses, I only use staffs in elementalist. So, let's get rid of all this crap. I'm slowly digging my way out of the poorhouse after spending all that money. Only like 90 more gold and I'll be back where I was. Yeah. And as you can tell, I picked up my money right before I started this, so don't have any in there. Oh man. See, I really should be just talking about what I'm doing in this video, but I'm just so annoyed by the crap that I have been dealing with the last couple days. I just, alright. Anyway, yeah. So we got this waypoint, and there's a vista up here, I think. Is this the evil one? Or is this the easy one? No, this is the easy one. Okay. Alright. The evil one's at, like, Crate Bane Haven, or Tree March Estuary, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Over by that skill point underwater that used to be absolutely horrible, because there used to be a champ by it. Okay, anyway. Now the champ is just a veteran. Still unpleasant, but it was almost impossible. When there was a champ by that skill point in the water, you had to, like, beg somebody to come distract him long enough for you to get the skill point. And then you both ended up dying anyway if you couldn't get out of the water fast enough. And even if you did get out of the water, he's a crate, so he could follow you. Anyway, so there's another POI over there. Let's jump off of buildings because it's fun. Okay. So yeah. Like I said, I'm not that fond of Caledon Forest, even if it is pretty. I just don't like anything that's hard to navigate. And Caledon is a lot more difficult to navigate than, like, Queensdale and Wayfarer. It's a reason those are the only two that I like. They're not horrible to navigate, so I can stand them. I don't like zones that are horrible to navigate. I really don't. Now you can ask me a question. Okay. Anyway, guess she was asking the Tengu Birdman. This is another vista that people are sometimes confused about how to get to. It's really easy once you figure out where you have to go. You have to go up that hill and then down this hill. But anyway. I guess I've mapped this crap too many times. Too many times. And now that I know... Would you let me click? Now that I know that even after I finish all the PvE zones, it's going to be impossible to finish the map, I've just kind of lost all my will to even do that. And map completion is what I usually do. And now I know that I can never ever finish it because WVW is the 10th ring of hell. Okay, let's see. I hope she's done with the underwater stuff, but I somehow doubt it. Actually, elementalists really aren't that horrible underwater. But underwater's still annoying. And the only reason I'm annoyed by underwater is because you can get attacked by all sides, and your camera likes to really go crazy underwater. And I need the POI in the nasty red Hylic town. I guess they're red. I don't know. They're frog people. Their names are in red, so I'm calling them red. Okay. Gotta go through there. Which means I have to kill all 4 of these idiots, right? Okay. I'm just trying to find a good time when they're not all standing together. Because even though I'm an elementalist, I'm only level 27. Don't want to aggro the whole town if I can help it. Okay, yeah, go over there. Alright, you. Let's do this. Stop spitting at me. That's rude in any setting. Okay. Yes, I see a tree, too. Where's the tree? Oh, it's the one that's up there. Whatever, let's go get the POI. Now we can go get our tree. Oh, and kill these guys, too. Because they're back, apparently. See, my 80 elementalist... Oh, there's more of them, great. My 80 elementalist rarely uses the little number 4 skill. Oh my god, where are they all coming from? What the heck, dude? There was like 2 of them. See? Still managed to take them all out, but it was a little close because she's only level 27. But she is an elementalist. Now where's that freaking tree that got me into all this trouble? Told you I need Gatherers Anonymous or something. Alright, there's another heart over there. And it's an underwater heart. Yay! Yay! Like I said, elementalists aren't that bad underwater compared to some. Just the whole funny camera and enemies on all sides including above you and below you and behind you and in front of you. That's kind of annoying. Alright, so there's a heart over there somewhere. But there's more stuff to harvest behind this skill. See, I don't even know. Half the time, I don't really even have anything of interest to put in these videos. But I can only record when I have time to record. And if I'm not doing anything interesting at the time, oh well. Okay, you bird thing, you can just stay up there. I don't want to talk to you. But I'm going to have to go up there anyway because there's a plant. Yep, that's almost a shirt, isn't it? That's one of those sylvari. Sylvaris have really interesting armor. Yeah, most of the cultural armor is pretty interesting. Hey, look, we have a little friend. Wait, you're an Ashura and I'm a sylvari. Shouldn't you be locking me in a lab somewhere and torturing me? That's what Ashuras do to sylvari. But anyway. Okay. Plant, plant, plant. Where's the plant? There's the plant. Yes, I'm getting further and further away from where I need to be. What else is new, right? Stupid raptor things all over the place. The scrub better not even try to get offended by me killing the raptor. Guess they weren't friends. Good. Okay. I hate it when passives, like, decide, hey, we're going to attack you now, even though we're passive. I know it's usually because AoE touches them or something, but it's not my fault you have me standing next to an asshole that needs killed. You need to find somewhere else to stand. What can I say? Hurry up, woman. I hate it when they stop in the middle of harvesting. I'm like, what, really? You couldn't swing that one more time. You just had to stop. Whatever. These things are freaking, like, they startle you when you see them because they're so huge. But most of them are passive, unless some idiot aggroes them. There's one that isn't passive, but he's one of the, he used to be a meta boss, now he's just a stupid veteran that spawns once in a while, the one in Queensdale. But yeah, most of those oak heart things are passive, but they're so huge that if you're not expecting them, you're like, ah, what's that? Alright, yeah, I know. We have to go back to this stupid heart, don't we? This stupid underwater heart. See, I don't generally complain too much about underwater stuff because, like I said in my first video, underwater in this game is so much easier than it was in WoW, so it's... I don't complain as much about it because I keep thinking, well, at least it's not as bad as it was in WoW. So, anyway. How many more are you guys planning to kill? Really? To get to my heart and kill more stuff. But yeah, her experience bar is actually somewhat moving. That's another problem I have with WVW. Yeah, more problems with WVW. In WVW, you can't really go through and kill regular PvE mobs and harvest stuff like you normally would, because anytime you stop, some scumbag from another server and his 9 million friends that he never travels without could show up. So I never ever stop to like harvest stuff and kill regular mobs when I'm in WVW, which means that I can't get any experience, and I never level, and I get stuck there forever because I play for one level. And in World vs. World, I can't do anything that normally I would do to get experience. So I just get stuck there forever and ever and ever because I never level because I'm never getting any XP. Come on, just die. See, that bubbly thing she does is pretty cool. I guess technically she's boiling the water around them. Hey, somebody's dying over here. I'm gonna try to help you, but there's a bunch of crap between me and you. Sorry. Oh, it's a freaking event, that's why. Oh, this is the jellyfish crap. I never do that. I hate vehicle quests. You know, vehicle quest is in like something that takes away all your regular powers and forces you to use crappy powers and have no health and no healing and just horrible crap. That's a vehicle quest. Anything that changes this stuff down here, I hate with a passion, and I will avoid it if at all possible. Come on, just die. In case you couldn't tell, I'm doing the heart. I just assume that if you want to know what I'm doing, you can just read and you'll be able to figure it out. I'm assuming that the people watching it are at least intelligent enough to like read and figure out what I'm doing. But anyway, because usually I'm just babbling endlessly about something completely different anyway. Like how much I hate WVW. But anyway. But yeah, elementalists are one of the ones that annoy me the least underwater. If I have a harpoon gun on other classes, I'm okay. Most of the time. The Trident Elementalist isn't bad. Trident Mesmer is okay. But Mesmer with a spear is kind of really annoying. Anything with a spear underwater is annoying, except maybe Guardian. Guardians are the least annoying with spear underwater. But anyway. Okay, let's go kill this jerk. He's gonna try to poison us and call 18 friends that were nowhere in sight before. And I'm crippled, which means I'm gonna swim like an idiot now. Oh, those freaking urchins. I hate those things. They do crap loads of damage. And sometimes you can't even freaking target them. It's horrible. Hate those things. Yeah, I'm gonna go take out the urchins, because they suck. They suck 8 different ways. They just suck. Stop poisoning me. Don't like it. Alright, and there's a thing over here that I need to get still too. A POI. See? Poison makes me forget how to speak. It's not hard to do. I often forget how to speak in these. Okay, alright, I need to do like 1 or 2 more things to get this dang heart and get out of here. Okay. Oh, another freaking urchin. Okay. Yay, done with that heart. And we've got another stupid underwater heart over here. Is something attacking me? Alright, I guess we'll help the annoying little Qualgan. Even though we're done with this heart. He's dead anyway. Oh, urchin. See, this is what happens when you stay after the heart's done. All kinds of stupid crap goes on then. Should I even bother resin this fool? Yes, I know. Whatever. I'm gonna res you, but you're gonna be dead in 2 seconds, so I don't know why I bother for that 20 points or whatever I get. But yeah, we got another underwater heart. With lots and lots of stupid annoying crate. Yay, I love crate. Qualgan likes me. Yes, I'm thrilled, honest. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Oh, there's a skill point here. Skill point? Oh, it must be the one up on the wall. With the Tengu guy you have to fight. Yep, that's the one. Let's go do this again. Oh, there's ore. There's ore. Let's go get the ore. He can wait. Scaled drakes and crates and all kinds of fun. Let's See, at this point, though, after doing WVW, everything else is a freaking cakewalk. Ugh. Of course, now that I said that, I'm gonna die, but still. Underwater, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Shut up. Stop your talking. Guess I should kill this guy. He looked at me funny. And plus, he's a crate. And they've just got bad attitudes. Oh, look, the little Drake friend is going to help. How nice. But yeah, like I said, elementalist underwater is probably the least annoying underwater. Mesmers with trident are okay. Like I said, harpoon guns are okay. Drake everywhere. It's another thing I don't like killing. I love lizards, but these ones are nasty, mean lizards, so I have to kill them. Alright. Why the heck is my elemental still on cooldown? On freaking cooldown. Because I know I'm going to need him for the Tengu guy. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's off of cooldown now. Yay! Should have been there 5 minutes ago. That guy was doing it, apparently, and now I see more ore. Just enough to make enough time for all of them to respawn. Okay. And that's more exclusive Sylvari hair. I wanted the hair kits just because there's only one Sylvari hairstyle, default hairstyle, that I can stand. And that's the one my Sylvari Necromancer has. Every other Sylvari hairstyle is horrible. I hate short hair, and they all have short hair. So I needed the hair kits for these Sylvaris because they all had horrible hair. Alright. Let's see if this guy's gonna kill me now. He already has me, like, conditioned. And knocking me down and crap. What the heck, dude? Okay. This bleed damage is not good. Okay, good, it finally went away. I hate when you've got a condition, and your condition remover's on freaking cooldown for days on end. And you have a condition, and the thing's like dead or defeated, and the condition kills you. It's like, what the hell kind of joke is that? Yeah, let's go back down here. Yippee. Yes, we still have... Well, I think this one, if it's the one that's further over, it, like, partially underwater, partially not. I don't know. It's like, I map on every toon. I don't recall which one's done what yet, is the thing. Leave me alone, crate. I just am not interested. I want to figure out which heart this is. If it's the one that's at the little camp, or if it's another underwater one. I think it's the one at the little camp. Which you can do most of underwater, but you can also do some of it on land, too. Yeah, this is it. Where the crate witch shows up. More crap over here. Okay. And I think half these guys, when you res them, they're like traps or something. They like explode or whatever. Spruce Willis. Okay. Hey, you! I was admiring strange names, and you had to come over here and get in my face. Let's go help Spruce Willis. Yeah, I'll get back to resing you when I feel like it, dude. Is there one over there, too? Yes, there is. See, like I said, get attacked from all sides. And I'm done with the heart already. Okay. Actually, let's go grab our loot, because bodies tend to disappear before you get your loot. Okay, and I still need this POI. I get attacked 15 more times trying to get the POI. Down. I was already down, thank you. Okay, and a vista. Ugh. And considering where I am, this might be the vista that took me 3 hours when I did on my old video card. Ugh. If I ever get there. Because there's freaking too many crate. Everywhere. Okay. Somebody that I need to loot still? No. Do I really want to go res this guy? Because I'm just going to get this one all up in my face again. He's going to be dead in another 2 seconds. I don't know why I bother. And he brought a friend, of course. Of course. Go away. Go away. Don't like you. Leave me alone. Don't want to talk to you. I don't know why I'm rezzing you. You're useless. Useless. But yes, as I was trying to say before the crate army descended, if it's the Vista, I think it is. See, he's a trap. If it's the Vista, I think it is. It took me yeah, it is. It took me forever on my old video card. Because on my old video card, couldn't actually see where I actually was. Makes it kind of hard to jump. But anyway, yep, this is it. So this, Bruce Willis is over there with Deja. Okay. But anyway, yes, Deja. I took French. I know how to pronounce her name. But yeah, this was absolutely horrible on my old video card. It's been less troublesome on this video card, but still. Any of these stupid things where you gotta jump on these tiny little beams always annoys me to no end. Thank goodness for invisible walls, yo. What? Bruce Willis, why are you standing on me? See, now, if your camera was just at your character's eye's height, I don't know how it would be even possible to do these jumps. I've heard people say this is easy. Well, do it on 10 FPS and see how easy you think it is. This isn't, I'm not on 10 FPS now, but I was before, and it was horrible. Okay. Almost there, almost there. If you don't slide backwards for no reason, which sometimes happens. Yay, yay! Alright. So I get to do all kinds of fun vistas in this one. See why I'm not that enamored with the caledon, no matter how pretty it is? Yes, I was already there, thank you. See, this whole crap with the Tengus and that door and this wall, that's why people think that the Tengus might be the new race in the expansion, but I don't know. And I really don't care, because I don't have any interest in playing a Tengu at all, ever. Alright, see if I can jump down here and kill myself. Well, there's water, but there's also a bunch of crate. Woohoo! Alright. Oh, so now I have to do the stupid Briarthorn Den one. Where you have to, like, wear a disguise and crap. A lot of people don't get that you have to do that heart to get to the skill point. It's the only way you can get that skill point, is if you do the heart. I don't know why you'd do the skill point without doing the heart. Whatever. But anyway. And I'm not even going to be going in the right direction because I see more crap that I have to, like, harvest. Bats. Go away, bats. We don't like you either. So yeah, I don't even know if I should even bother making these. I don't know. Like I said, I'm never doing anything really other than just running around, map completing, or doing personal story. And I I like doing that better than the other stuff in the game, but I don't know if anybody'd be interested in watching me do that. I mean, the videos so far have all gotten like 5 to 20 views each, but I don't know how many of those were just me, like, editing something, like, in the description or whatever. So, don't know how accurate those results are. Hey! Did I say I wanted to be crippled? I don't recall saying that. Okay. La la la, I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going, because I keep harvesting crap. Oh, what do you want? Again, did the tree have your name on it? I don't think so. Getting a little territorial with the tree. Jerk. Now can I get the tree? Alright, now where am I going? Briarthorn Den. Ugh, jumping puzzle. There's like 4 jumping puzzles in this den. It's ridiculous. Okay, it's right there. I need to go the whole way down around this stupid freaking hill. Because you can't get in there any other way. See why I like caledon? Stop it! Don't like it. Okay. Someday I'll get there. Someday. Yay, yay, yay. I hate jumping, but I often jump for no reason. See, jumping isn't bad if you're like not 30 feet up and trying to jump onto a 1 millimeter wide surface. Tree. I see a tree. Okay, you are friendly worms, but you're not a friendly mosquito. Okay. That's an awfully big mosquito. What do they put in the water around here? Then again, I'm on a talking plant, so whatever. Go away! Again, did the tree belong to you? I think not. Stupid bugs and elementals and other crap bugging me. Okay, and there's some ore down there too. Yay. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if anybody would be even interested in any of these. Oh my god. Seriously, will you just leave me alone while I'm trying to harvest stuff? You're just a pest and an annoying little nuisance. Knock it off. Okay. At least the grub didn't get all uppity when I killed the stupid mosquito. And I see more freaking ore in there somewhere. That actually might be in the freaking jumping puzzle. I don't know. If it is, it can stay there, because I ain't going in there. Actually, there is a way into the jumping puzzle without doing the jumping puzzle. I accidentally found it once. And if you were actually looking to get the combat healer title, if you actually didn't have it, that'd be a perfect place to go. Because all day there's just people falling down and dying in there. It's like I try to res people when I see them on my map, but if they're in there, I'm just like, you deserve to be dead. You're doing a jumping puzzle. You can just stay in there and stay dead. Because you're dumb. But anyway, I hate jumping puzzles. Yes, I've done a few. But it wasn't ever for fun. There's no such thing as fun in the same context as jumping puzzle. Oh, now I'm somewhere else. Oh, and Sleeves Inlet? Is that this one? Oh no, it's this thing underneath Morgan's Spiral. It's another good place to stand if you want to roast people. Keep falling off of that stupid thing. Alright. Hey, there's a big dude in here. He's almost dead because he's a vet and there's like 14 people trying to kill him. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Like this Morgan Spiral thing, that's another stupid jumping puzzle that leads to another jumping puzzle. And looks are deceiving. It looks like it's not really that going to be a big of a deal. I went up there once. Hey, you're rude. But yeah, I went up there once and like made it to the 4th jump, and I'm like, you know what, screw this crap. Because once you get much further than that, if you fall, not only have you failed at the puzzle, but you're high enough that you're gonna die. Alright, I already got that skill point, so I was already over here. That's probably why most of the heart's already done. I don't know why the camera keeps jumping like that. That's a little weird. Okay, it doesn't want me to click on that one. Fine. another one over there. Okay, that's me hitting G instead of F again. Alright, great. Heart done. Alright, let's go res this thing over here just because. Why are you people dead? You're up there. What are you doing dead up there? Nothing usually up here. Is there? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, if you people are actually watching these, I appreciate it, because I honestly don't. I sit here and I do them just because I've enjoyed watching the videos that Dan at Panda Collective did. Just listening to him talk about the game and get frustrated with the game, I thought was like the most hilarious thing ever, and I could watch his videos over and over again. But like I said, he in a either earlier video, he hasn't done any videos for like 3 years. He hasn't even posted on Twitter for 3 years. So I don't even know if he's like alive, dead, or what. But I loved watching his videos. I just loved it. He was so funny just listening to him complain about the game as he went through, and I thought it was the most hilarious thing ever. So since he stopped making videos, I figured I'd take up the torch and attempt to make them, and attempt to be somewhat amusing while making them. And I don't know if anybody finds me amusing or watches these at all. I'm just making them because, like I said, I found his amusing, so I'm hoping that somebody finds mine amusing. I don't know. And now with the whole WVW thing, it's been a struggle to be amusing because I'm just so annoyed with the whole WVW thing that it's really hard to, you know, be lighthearted when all you're thinking is, God, that place sucks and I'm still not even close to done. So, alright, I think I'm going the right way for this heart now, finally. Zombies everywhere. Okay, so you gotta get a disguise from this guy and go in and do random crap until the heart's done. I don't know why I have to, like, have my hairstyle changed and everything when I put in disguise. I'm still a sylvari. All I should have to do is change my clothes. But anyway. Alright. Let's go clear thorns and talk to puppies and fight with duelists and get our skill point until our heart is done. Ew, see? That's one of the short hairstyles. Like I said, I freaking hate most of the sylvari hairstyles because they're short. I hate short hair. And that is... I hate short hair on anything. I hate short hair on women. I hate short hair on men. I hate short hair on cats and dogs. And I just hate short hair. Alright. Hence the reason why I had to get hairkits for all my sylvaris. Because there's only one long hairstyle for sylvari. Guess I could talk to them too. I don't feel like it. Screw them. Okay. Nightmare duelist. I guess I have to like go fight with you or something, right? Ah, come on, let me kill her. Don't make her turn green. I want to kill her. Alright, let's try killing this one. It's not gonna let you kill them. But hey, you can pretend, right? Stupid buff keeps wearing off. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, more stuff to clear over here. More dogs to talk to. I don't know how talking to these dogs and playing with these dogs is disrupting the Nightmare Court, but hey, whatever. Alright, let's go back and get our skill point. And a lot of people have trouble finding it. See where this POI is? It's behind that. That's the only way I ever find it. I look for the POI and go behind it. Okay. Are you guys duelists too? No, you're recruits. Screw you. Okay. Lately I haven't got this quest to work. This one where you send that guy away and whatever. Hey, look, heart done. Okay. Now I just gotta get the skill point done. That skill point used to be way harder than that. You'd actually like have to fight for a while to get that. Now you just like boom boom, okay, I got it, thanks. Alright. Another vista. Trying to remember which one this is. Might be that horrible Crete Banehaven Tree March Estuary one, I don't know. Can't really tell. Because the map doesn't actually put it where it actually is. Okay, where is the door? Is a door over here somewhere? There it is. Yes, go away. Hey, I'm back to being me. Yay! Alright, so what vista are they telling me to do? It's a bad place to stand because I'm probably going to get attacked by 15 zombies or something. What? Oh, that vista. That's actually an easy vista, and yes, I'm getting attacked. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I want to talk to you. Stupid zombie. Alright. As I was saying, I think that's an easy one. I think. I can't really tell. Because I'm bad at navigating and I'm bad at map reading. So this is the perfect game for me. Anyway. Where are you, Vista? Behind the zombie? Are you there? No, I didn't think you were. Alright. Now my throat's starting to get sore too. So, that will make things even more fun. But I'm almost 80% of the way to my next level. Hey, look, somebody's dead, and I bet that's in the jumping puzzle. Yep, it is. Well, you're dumb for being in there, and you should be dead. Okay, yeah, so I gotta go around and down and over here, and yeah. It's the one by the, Sleeves Inlet by the jungle trolls in there, or some crap. Yeah. You just walk right up to it. You just have to kill, like, 4 trolls to get to it. But they're not vets or anything, so it's like, whatever. Unless you're one of those people that just walk past all the mobs. Of course, I have to do that in WVW, because if I stop to do anything at all ever, 900 people from the enemy side comes over and kills me, because when I'm just standing there alone mapping, I'm very, very threatening. But anyway, moving on. Alright, it's over here somewhere. I said earlier there's 4 jumping puzzles in this area. There might be more, but there's 4 that I know of. There is the Morgan Spiral / Dreamdark Enclave, which is technically 2. And then there's also Spelunker's Delve, which didn't look like it was going to be that hard from the video I watched, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get into it. So I couldn't even find the entrance, so that wasn't even possible. Even if I wanted to do jumping puzzles, I couldn't even find the entrance. I wanted to find the entrance mainly because I've got all these explore achievements and I'm like missing one area, and I assume that one area I'm missing on most of them is a jumping puzzle, because I've never deliberately gone to jumping puzzles. So for all these like Ascalon Explorer and Krita Explorer and Ore Explorer and all that, I'm like missing one thing, and I'm assuming it's a jumping puzzle. So I wanted to find that area where just the jumping puzzle started so I could get my achievement. But I couldn't even find how to get into Spelunker's Delve. So, like I said, the jumping puzzle itself didn't look that hard when I watched a video of it, but finding the entrance is pretty darn hard. And then there's the other one that I know of that's in here. I did find the entrance to that one. Didn't get me any achievement, but Specs Laboratory. Oh my god. I watched a video of that. I wasn't even doing the thing and I was getting a headache just watching. I mean, when I have to jump, I have to sit there and turn the camera and figure out which direction I'm going and plan it before I even try to jump it. And in Specs Lab, the platforms disappear after like 1 second. And you fall into lava. It's not that far of a fall, but you fall into lava. And it kills you. So you can't sit there and figure out how the hell to get what direction you're jumping when you've got like 2 seconds to like figure out which direction to jump and make the jump before you fall into lava. So yeah. Timed jumps. I mean, jumps are bad enough, but timed jumps? No, thank you, never, 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 never. Although, I love the heck out of watching people try to do Mad King's Clock Tower. I have a couple of videos favorited of people trying to do Mad King's Clock Tower. Oh, it's so funny. They just get so angry. And I'm like, see, this is why I don't do jumping puzzles. Now you get it. Now you get it, don't you? This is why I don't do jumping puzzles. They are horrible, 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 sadistic creations from hell. But anyway. Yes, I've done a few. But only if it was accidental or I was forced to finish the map. That's it. And then if you make them timed, no thank you. No thank you. I mean, they're already impossible for me when they're not timed. And then you're going to make them timed. Oh, and I've got another stupid... This one is like... This heart is like clean on the other side of the planet, if I recall correctly. I don't even know how to get there from here. I'm just wandering aimlessly. I think I have to go across this bridge. Beyond that, I don't know. Okay. Alright. I don't know. I'm trying to think of things to talk about. There's just not much to talk about in this stupid zone. It's like, oh, it's pretty. Oh, it's annoying. Oh, it's pretty annoying. Now, if you watch my Lauren Harst video or my Cursed Shore video, you know that this zone is nowhere near as annoying as those zones. But still. And I keep worrying that one of these days I'm going to finally have time to record. But I'm going to be on my ranger who's doing WVW. And I already absolutely hate WVW. And then having to try to be entertaining while I'm trying to map the most hellish thing on the planet. No thank you. Alright, where am I going? It's over there somewhere. Yes, I see the spider. I don't care. I'm going this way. Alright. Juniper Swiftleaf. That's kind of a sylvari-ish name. I make fun of a lot of people's names, but some of them are kind of cute. Alright. Turn me into one of those ugly things so I can do your stupid quest thing. Thank you. Okay. La 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 la. See, this is a vehicle quest. This is probably the least annoying of the vehicle quests. And vehicle quests are like the general term I use for anything that changes your powers. Oh, you. Hi, spider. Fine, I guess we'll kill you, even though we don't have auto attack, so we gotta keep clicking it because that's fun. Alright. I'm gonna go mine, even though I'm a big green plant thing. I just sit there and look at it and mine. I guess they didn't work on the animation for an oak heart mining. I don't know. Come on, come on. Let's hurry up and finish this crap. But I'm almost leveled. Stop tripping over stuff. Big bulky tree thing, whatever. Alright. We could just go on a grub killing spree, I suppose, since there's like 50 of them over there. Oh, and there's one right here, too. No auto attack. Stupid cooldown. Barely does any damage. I love vehicle quests. Yeah, let's kill this grub, too. I just keep spamming it. I just can't be bothered to sit there and wait on the cooldown, so I just keep hitting it until he's dead. Alright, let's kill this one too. Whatever, whatever, whatever. I guess there's just not much to say in this stupid zone. It's just, whatever. I don't... I've done it so many times. I mean, I don't even blink at the scenery anymore. I'm just like, I've seen it a million times. I don't care. Why are you poisoning me, you stupid grub? Is killing the firefly count too? Should we go kill him too? least you can loot them. That's kind of nice. I wish I could think of something else to talk about, but other than the fact that I hate WVW, that's pretty much all that's on my mind right now. Yay, done. Whatever. Let's get out of this stupid tree. And trip over stuff again. Okay, whatever. Okay, there's a skill point somewhere. Okay. If I can remember how to get out. It's behind the heart dude, I know that. I can't see the heart dude on my map. There he is. Okay. I really should be selling stuff, but I just can't be bothered. I guess I'll sell him some junk so I don't get stupid annoying inventory full messages. Okay. Yeah, that's crappy. Whatever. Guess I'll look at what she's picked up. Crappy shirt, crappy shoes, crappy gloves, crappy pants. Okay. Yeah, that was worth it, eh? Why, that's so far over. Get rid of all this stuff.
I want that.
It is a pile of soiled essence. What do you mean you want that, crazy plant girl? Okay. So, let's salvage all this junk. So, there's never ever going to be any low-level gear in Trading Post when you need it, because everybody salvages it, and I admit I'm part of the problem, but it sells for so little, and until I get 300% magic find, there's just, might as well salvage it, and ruin life for everybody who's trying to buy low-level gear, and I've been one of those people trying to get low-level gear on occasion. Although, I mean, a lot of times people don't bother buying low-level gear because you pick up stuff so often. But still, if you're really struggling because you haven't got anything you can use, it would be nice to have the option to be able to buy it, but it's never in there. Okay. I don't know where the skill point is that I'm supposed to go to next either. And my throat is really starting to hurt, so if I lose my voice during this, apologies now. Okay. How much crap are you carrying around with you? I guess it's a good thing I did stop to sell stuff, because she's got a crap load of junk. So yeah, I'm making a conscious effort to be slightly more lighthearted in this than I was in the last video, but I just really hate WVW, and it's like ruining all of my enjoyment of everything else in the game, because I know I wanted to get map completion on all my tunes, and now I know that it's virtually impossible. So that like takes away my entire, one of my 2 goals in the game is to map complete and finish story. And also another thing is, I finally tried to do the final part, or at least what I think is the final part of Living World Season 2. And yeah, I couldn't even get through it. And the thing is, it wasn't even mobs, because I was on my neck. My 80 neck is the only one that's doing Living World solo. And it's just that in that last part, I don't want to like give away spoilers for those of you who haven't done it, but you have to like light all these things, and it takes forever, and the whole time you're trying to light them all, you're getting AoE'd to death by an untargetable bad guy. And you have to get all these things lit while you're getting AoE'd all kinds of 15 different ways. So it's not even a question of not being able to fight the mobs. There are no mobs, really. I mean, there's a couple little mobs in there, but the AoE is much worse than the mobs. And the whole time you're getting AoE'd to death. And you gotta light all this crap, and... what? And if you ever manage to get them all lit without dying, which I only managed to do once, but then you've got all of 5 seconds where the guy is targetable. And if you don't kill him in that 5 seconds, you have to start over, lighting everything all over again. It's freaking impossible. And I've had people offer to help me with it, but I don't even know if I could even do it with help. It is so horrible because it's just nothing but constant AoE during a 5,000 step process where you can't even target the guy, and you gotta get it all done before you can target him, and then you've got like 5 seconds to kill him, and then if you don't, you gotta do it all over again. It's just absolutely horrible. So I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to finish Living World. And the two main things I do, I'm trying to get up there to that ore in case you're wondering, but the two main things I do in this game are, I don't think it's that way, are map completion and personal story / Living World. And now I realize I'm never going to be able to finish Living World or map completion. And those are the main two things I do. And, yeah, it kind of is like, okay, I'm never going to be able to finish the only two things I want to do. So, what's the point? I mean, that's the state of mind I've been in for the last couple days. It's like, I know I'm never going to be able to complete the things I wanted to complete, so why should I even try? I don't even know. Alright, screw that ore. Let's go up here. That's odd that she got there in the first try. That jump was always a pain in the butt. I can never get up there in the first try. Because I'm useless at jumping. Where is that guy? I don't want to talk to you either. I'm trying to figure out where the plan is. And you know the deer's going to get all uppity too. Where is the freaking planet? Where is the freaking planet at? I don't even know. Is it up here? Oh, it's stacked down there, isn't it? Yes, so I gotta make that jump again. And like I said, I usually can't make that jump on the first 10 tries. It's like just high enough that it's a pain in the butt to get up there. Ugh, like that. Oh my god. Seriously? I'm just gonna go around. I don't care. Okay. Alright, now there's another POI. Over there somewhere. Ugh. Oh, we're close to where Specs Lab is. Yay! Specs Lab, that horrible, horrible jumping puzzle with the disappearing platforms. And above lava. Yeah, that sounds fun, doesn't it? But I'm sure there's crazies out there that do it. I'm amazed at how many people like jumping puzzles and dungeons. They must have a lot more tolerance for stress than me, because I cannot deal with jumping puzzles or dungeons. I just think they're absolutely horrible. I don't want to go near them, and I want the game to be fun. Jumping puzzles, dungeons, and WVW are the furthest thing on the planet from fun. All it is constant death, constant failing, constant horror. It's just, I don't know why anybody would enjoy those at all. But it seems like everybody else likes that crap except me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I hate it. I play a game to have fun, not to get stressed out and fail over and over again. Ugh. So yeah. That's why I wonder if anybody will watch any of my videos, because it seems like the stuff that I avoid like the plague is the stuff that everybody else likes, and I don't know. It was like a constant problem before. Like, all my guildies from last year always wanted to do horrible crap like jumping puzzles and dungeons, and I'm just like, no, I hate those. I hate those. I don't want to do something that stresses me out, makes me constantly fail and constantly die. And I don't know why anybody thinks they're fun, but everybody wanted to do them. And I'm like, why? 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 Why would you want to put yourself through that kind of torture? I don't get it. And because I never wanted to do stuff like that, they're like, oh, well, you never do anything with the guild. I'm like, all you want to do is horrible stuff that, ugh, that I can't stand the very thought of doing. And that's all they want to do, and it's just, ugh, I don't get it. I don't get it. So that's why I usually am always running around solo. Because I can't stand that kind of crap. I hate it. I hate it. I really, really hate it. Jumping puzzles and dungeons, I can't deal with them. But that's what everybody else seems to like, that and WVW. And I hate those things with more passion than I can even describe. But that's what everybody else likes. I don't get it. So that's why I always end up going solo. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing Living World with some friends, because I've already tried it solo, and it's completely frickin' impossible for me to do it solo. I mean, I've gotten to the very last part on one tin, but she's died 700 times trying to get there. And now she can't get past that, and like I said, it's not even mobs. It's just constant AoE and having 5 seconds to kill something. And then you gotta start all over again if you don't get it done. It's just terrible. Alright. But yeah, like I said, I usually am always running around soloing, because I don't enjoy the horrible, horrible things that everybody else seems to enjoy. So, I'm always running around by myself. But anyway, because that was like a big problem I had with WoW. Once you got to top level, really the only thing there was to do is dungeons and raids, and you couldn't even get decent gear unless you spent your entire life in a dungeon or a raid. And then if you didn't have decent gear, everybody's like, oh, you're an idiot because you didn't have decent gear. But the only way you can get decent gear is to do dungeons and raids. So, yeah, it was just to the point where there was nothing for me to do in WoW other than level alts. And I like leveling alts, but I mean, that just means that my 90s would just sit there and do nothing. Anyway. You know, I was actually like 6 things from world completion in WoW when I quit playing. I like had 6 more things to get, and that's it. I mean, like 6 individual little things. Not 6 areas. 6 individual things in the last area. But anyway. Alright. I keep getting distracted. What else is new, right? But yeah, that's why my videos are usually only map completing and personal story. Because I would rather shove hot pokers into my eyes than do a jumping puzzle or a dungeon. I really hate them. And I use the game to escape from stress, not to create more of it. So, yeah. So you will not see me doing those unless it's something you're forced to do in order to accomplish something. And yeah. Oh God, where am I going? There's a plant up there. I don't know. Don't even know if I can get up from over here. Probably not. Okay, I think the POI I need is up that way, so I'm not completely off course. I'm just half off course. Is it possible to be half off course? Okay. Hey, I'm almost leveled though. Yay, and stuff. So yeah, if my videos are like an hour and 15 minutes long, it usually means I didn't get cut off early. If they're less than that, hey, I leveled. If they're less than that, that means I did get cut off early. Oh, talk to me, Ashura. Can I even go in here? Look at that. The door's too small for me to even get in. Stupid Ashura. But anyway, I'm going to hide back here, because I always try to hide in someplace safe when I log out. Anyway, so I'm going to hide behind a really ugly house. Isn't that nice? An ugly house that has doors too small for me to even get in. But yay, I'm level 28 now. Yippee! Let's see. Gain health when you kill a foe. Magic Find while under the effect of a boon, which is BS because you're never under the effect of a boon. Or just regular Magic Find. Well, since she's an elementalist, health isn't that big of an issue for her most of the time, so we'll go with Magic Find. So anyway, let's see what we picked up and then get out of here. Pretty sure it was a whole lot of nothing. Yeah, a whole lot of nothing. And she doesn't have an oiled pack either, so all this BS crap doesn't go to the bottom where it belongs. Okay. Amazingly, she didn't run out of harvesting tools. I think that's a first. Come on, let's go, let's go. Gotta sell some junk. But yeah, I do most of my videos during the day, because at night is when most of my guildies are on. So, usually at night I have people to talk to, and I don't have to sit here and talk to myself. Yeah, during the day there's usually nobody on in my guild. We're a nocturnal guild. Haha, isn't that funny? Considering my screen name. If you want to talk to me in game, my screen name is Nocturna.7689. So, you can talk to me in game if you really are that fascinated by me babbling endlessly in these videos like I do. So anyway, yeah, you can talk to me online. And join my Game of Thrones guild if you want. I mean, if you're not a Game of Thrones fan, I question your sanity, but that's okay. We'll still let you in. We'll still let you in. Just don't be alarmed when there's a lot of Game of Thrones talk going on in the guild. But anyway, so that's it for now. I made it to level 28. I didn't die because I'm on an elementalist. Yay. Yay. And I'm still not done with caledon, but I'm close to done. Closer, anyway. Let's see. Yeah, I was 50-some%, now I'm 86% done. 2 hearts, 3 waypoints, 2 POIs, 2 skill points, and 1 vista. And you got to see a couple of little vistas in caledon, including the 2 that gave me the most trouble. So if you've got low FPS, those 2 vistas that I did in this video, the Ruins of the Unseen and the one on the island over there, those will probably be hell on earth for you if you've got low FPS. Because I had low FPS for a year, and they were hell on earth for me. So, anyway, I'm going to let it go here since I actually didn't get interrupted for once and I got her to her next level. And, I don't know, maybe I'll get really lucky and get some of the crap I need in WVW. I know. It's a dream, I know. But if I do, then maybe I'll be in a slightly better mood next time I make a video. We'll see. But that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you keep watching. Hope you like it or subscribe or comment or something. And tell me if this is mind-numbing or if you actually do find it amusing. Well, if you find it mind-numbing, don't tell me. Because I don't feel like being insulted. It makes me sad. Okay, anyway. But if you enjoy the videos and if you do think they're remotely entertaining, let me know. Because that's the only reason I'm making them, so that somebody thinks they're entertaining. So, I will let this end here and see you next time.